The NBA's been home to numerous clutch players over the years, and I'm gonna tell you all about them in this video. Starting things off is a Pacers legend, Reggie Miller. Before Steph Curry and Ray Allen, Miller was the king of the three-pointer, and the best part was that he was able to consistently make them with the game on the line. Don't believe me? Well, get this. He's converted on 87 of the 230 shots he's taken in the clutch, which gives him a percentage of 37.8. One of his most clutch moments came in the 1995 Eastern Conference semis when the Pacers matched up against New York. With Indiana trailing by 6 with 18.7 seconds remaining in the game, Miller activated beast mode and scored 8 points in just 8.9 seconds. You heard that right. He made the quick three off the inbound pass. Then he stole the ball within a second of the next possession, ran to the three-point line, and drained another three. After that, the Knicks fouled Miller, sending him to the charity stripe, where he scored 2 more points to cap off one of the greatest comebacks ever. And of course, you can't forget about his game-winning three against the Jordan-led Bulls in the 1998 Eastern Conference Finals. Nor can you not talk about his insane deep three against the Nets in the 2002 playoffs to send the game to overtime. But as clutch as Reggie was, there's a two-time champ who's even better than he was in high-pressure situations, Kevin Durant. Now, the Slim Reaper's known for showing up when the lights are the brightest. He has a clutch shot percentage of 32.5, and when it comes to showing up on the big stage, there are few better than KD. The best examples which showcase Durant's clutch gene are the 2017 and 2018 finals. In Game 3 of the 2017 NBA Finals, the Warriors were down by 2 with around 46 seconds remaining. The Cavs were about to take Game 3, which would have allowed them to shift the momentum of the entire series in their favor. KD wasn't gonna let that happen though, as he came down the court and drained one of the most clutch threes in NBA history, right on LeBron's head. What's more, he went on to drill another clutch three just a year later in the 2018 NBA Finals, from the same spot. With about a minute left in the game, the Dubs were up 3, but thanks to Durant's dagger, Golden State was up by 6, and the Warriors ended up with a commanding 3-0 lead. Those aren't the only times he's been clutch, but both moments were so darn legendary that I just had to mention them. But unfortunately for KD, there's another small forward who's made a name for himself being insanely clutch, and that's Larry Bird. Of course, Larry Legend was a menace at all times, but especially in the clutch. Bird owns 4 buzzer-beating game winners, and in each of them, the Celtics were trailing before his shots. If you thought that was amazing, then get this. No other player in league history has multiple 45-point games with a buzzer beater. That alone just shows how he was doing everything from start to finish. What's more, Bird became the first player to win back-to-back games at the buzzer back in January 1985. When it came to Game 7 situations, Larry was fantastic, as he averaged 27 points, 9.3 rebounds, and 6.8 assists in 8 games, of which he led Boston to the W 6 times. Sheesh. Not only was he an assassin when it came to last-second shots, but he was clutch on defense as well. His mentality, athleticism, and amazing three-point shooting meant that it was almost guaranteed that he was gonna show up when his team needed him the most. Though, there's a man dubbed the King who's even more clutch than Larry Legend. Of course, it's LeBron James. I mean, he has 19 game winners in his career, and a bunch of them were buzzer beaters. The 18-time All-Star has been criticized by his haters for lacking the clutch gene, but that's clearly far from the truth. He's shooting 39% from the field in clutch moments, and there are so many moments that showcase how well LeBron's handled high-pressure situations. First, I've got to talk about his unbelievable performance against the Celtics back in 2012. Miami was on the verge of elimination as Boston was up 3-2, and if Miami lost, it would have been 2 straight years of failure for the Big Three. All eyes were on LeBron entering Game 6, and he had the game of his life. He went beast mode, dropping 45 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists to keep Miami's championship dreams alive. Then, he dropped a 30-point double-double in Game 7 to lead Miami to the finals. Everyone thought that was insanely clutch, but somehow he outdid himself in the 2016 finals. The Cavs were down 3-1 and had no choice but to be perfect for for 3 straight games, and thanks to James turning into Superman, they were able to do just that. It was one of the most unbelievable things to witness, and not a single person will ever forget about how James literally went God mode. As clutch as LeBron's been, there was a man who donned the purple and gold who was even better than him at hitting the big shots: Kobe Bryant.
Number 24, the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant.
The Black Mamba comes in with a clutch shot percentage of 33.8, and that's pretty damn good, considering the fact that he has 287 attempts in the clutch. Kobe had a total of 36 game winners during his storied career, and I don't even know where to start when it comes to his big shots. But if I'm talking about Bryant's most clutch shots, then I have to mention his unreal performance against the Suns in the 2006 playoffs. It was Game 4 of the first round, and the Lakers were down by 2 with 7.9 seconds left. But thanks to Bryant, LA was able to force overtime. Kobe didn't stop there, as he pulled off an even wilder shot in overtime to win the game. It was a jump ball situation, and when the ball was tipped towards Kobe, he ran and then sank a heavily contested midi to beat the buzzer and give LA the 3-1 lead. It was unbelievable, but it wasn't the first time he did something like that. Just ask Dwayne Wade, who was on the receiving end of a one-legged three-point buzzer beater from Bryant that gave the Lakers the win back in December 2009. But while Kobe had an insane resume, there's one shooting guard that was a league above Bryant and the rest. Yep, it's Michael Jordan.
I'm NBA champion and 5-time league MVP, Michael Jordan.
This shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone, because you can ask anyone and they'll tell you that his airness was the most clutch player ever. He was so reliable in high-pressure situations that it was straight up unbelievable. After all, the man never lost on the biggest stage and has 6 NBA championships and finals MVPs. That alone shows how the nerves never got to him. MJ had a near 41% success rate when he took shots in the clutch, and he owns 26 game winners, including numerous buzzer beaters. When he was at the top of his game, it seemed as if he could never miss, no matter how high the stakes were. Everyone remembers the shot against the Cavs in the first round of the 1989 playoffs. And of course, there was the incredibly clutch midi he hit against the Jazz in 1998 to win his 6th championship.
Have won their 6th NBA championship, and it's their 2nd three-peat.
Plus, MJ was super clutch on defense as well. He was always ready for prime time, and that's why he's widely regarded as the greatest of all time. Now tell me, who do you think is the most clutch player in NBA history? Let me know in the comments.